Well, there's a quote from the band Modest Mouse that says, "Music is to the soul what words are to the mind." Music has a way of taking us to a place that reminds us of a particular moment in life, and for some, it can even inspire.
So there's a jazz musician right here in the cities who truly takes to heart how music makes us and others feel. So now she's helping young musicians make their mark on the local music scene, and Emily has their story.
When Pippi Ardennia sings, she sings. She has a way of bringing you into the emotion of the song. She makes you feel it too.
It's too light. Yes. And all the joy you bring.
And I think that's what people would say in Chicago. They would say, "I usually don't like jazz, but I like that pip jazz you do." But basically what I'm doing is doing what jazz originally was in the beginning, and that was pop music that was being interpreted by the artists.
Music has always been in Pippi's bones. She comes from a family of singers.
Funny how the time just flies.
I was not the best singer in the family.
Really?
In fact, everybody had better voices than me. In fact, they would always be like, okay, you're no Aretha Franklin, baby. And that was because I would just sing straight. I would just sing the notes, and everybody else were doing all these runs. They would, sing like church folks, But one time, my big moment at church was to stand in front, of the choir and to be able to sing, "I'm a Soldier in the Army of the Lord." And my grandfather, he was the pastor and the founder of the church, and he was in the background behind me, and he was saying, "Sing louder, girl, louder, louder." And I was thinking, I'm singing as loud as I can.
Pippi started her career as a teenager, singing in nightclubs in Chicago.
When I was 13 years old, and my mother just went along with me so I can go into these nightclubs and sing, I wanted to sing with these great people, and my mother made sure that I did. And I had a couple of recording contracts, and then life took me for a loop, and I decided to get married, have 2 children, and then I started working for, professionally and not doing the music. And one day I woke up and I said, I have to do this.
And she's not only doing it for herself, she's also inspiring a whole new generation of musicians like 17-year-old Will and 21-year-old Joe.
He's lost in the ether.
It's really exciting to have an opportunity to express yourself freely, because it's not something that especially young artists get to do very often.
Everyone's willing to work with you and really just let you dive in and do basically whatever you want to do.
For the past 3 years, Pippi has been holding jazz concerts called Pip Jazz Sundays in the auditorium at the Landmark Center in St. Paul. It's a concert series that gives these kids a chance to play with world-class musicians. It's not easy. Rehearsals happen the day of the show. There's no hand-holding, and there's a lot of thinking on your feet. But watch the 3 of them together, and you can see and hear the chemistry.
So I'm saying, hey, it's you.
Yeah.
That was smoking. Wait a minute, do that again. These students are so phenomenal that they would eventually get their chance.
Thanks to Pippi and the Pip Jazz Foundation, they're on the fast track. And although she may not be Aretha, she's Pippi. And that little girl that was once quiet is now a powerful woman singing loud and proud and inspiring a whole lot of others to follow in her footsteps.
So Pippi is celebrating the release of her new CD, Love So Good Too. It's tonight at Faces Mirrors Park, and that's in St. Paul. It's from 6:30 to 9:30, and we also have a link on our website for you to learn more about Pippi's foundation and Pip Jazz Sunday events.
Okay, callers number 5 and 6 to the number on your screen will